Okay. Oh, okay. That was fine. That was very fair. That was great. That was... Was he waiting for me around the corner? Okay, welcome back to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I had a look. I'm not even meant to be here. I need to actually go back and... You know how there was that thing and I said I need to get an orb?
Is this the time
I need to put the orb together
If so,
to put it into there.
You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
Oh, another flashback.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
I can turn it off.
What level? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
Oh. Right there. Well, thank you, I guess.
I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Yeah, I don't know how old this place is, or when I got here, or anything. What do you mean they can't be opened from here? Where do I open them from? I did the place up there.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Yeah. Good to know. Found out where I need to go. I need to go back up these stairs and flick the levers that are over the other way. I hate hearing the chains. For some reason it makes me think that the monster's around, because like I think he's chained, but I know he's not. I don't know why I think that. It's just my mind and how it works. Now, which way was it? I think it was over here. So I know I lit some lanterns. Yes, here it is. Ah! And this one. There we go. Whenever you hear the it means you've done something right. It's like the thing following you was like, ah, you did good.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Or it's like, aha, that's what you were meant to do. Because even the thing following me didn't know. Well, I know you're not allowed to stop me. I'm helping your friend. You shouldn't have done this to a gift.
You got the doors open? Good.
Yep.
Boy. I knew you could do it.
I'm gonna help your friend a gip. Great. Great darkness. Who doesn't love it? What? Oh. Oh, it's just... It's down there. Yes, of course. Of course the water monster knows I'm here. Let me guess. Stairs. Transept. This is where he wanted me to go. Let me guess. There's water. And I'm gonna have to go on thingies again to get a bucket and then send that bucket down that well back up there. I'm good at guessing things, I hope. Okay, I was wrong and I'm glad. It's also a nice open area.
How much more, Baron? How much
more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
How are we still getting sunlight? We're like a million miles underground. I don't even get how someone thinks of the layout of this place, the amount of levels there are. Okay, I'm not strong enough to lift that. Is there anything in here? There's this. Which... Ah! That lifts that, doesn't it? I'm meant to do it all the way, aren't I? Ooh, what's that? Piece of orb. Ah. I see. I see. So that's what that guy had to do. He said he was going to learn how to actually use the torture devices down here, and I guess these are them.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
He set the man on fire, so you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna torture him. Seems fair, right?
Anything! Whatever you want! Anything!
This doesn't look comfortable.
Anything!
And looking at how dirty it is, I think I know what happens. I don't know if there's an orb in here. In this room. Oop. Never mind. I was wrong. I was wrong. I just had to look around more. Next room. Yeah, nah. Nah, yeah. Alright, there's 3 pieces done. And why is there a hole here for the man? No, I'm not gonna question. I'm not gonna question things anymore. This game is a thing. And some things just aren't meant to be messed with. Okay, anyway. Let's go. Hello. I actually kind of like these stairs. The only thing is people... I think I stopped making them or something. Finally, we're back up here where there was normal walls. And you again. Yeah, you. Kind of like those stairs, but apparently they stopped being made or something. Because, they're really dangerous if people slip. But then again, aren't any stairs dangerous if people slip? Got some string, oil, in the box. And anything else in here. By the way, there are secrets where if you find every single... I mean, there is an achievement where if you find every single tinderbox. I'm not going to be able to do that because I looked back in my recordings. I'm like, man, how did I miss that tinderbox? Anyway. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan, perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land, this time. It mustn't work. If it can return now, I shall perish. Or if I can't return now, I shall perish. I don't know what those things have been around, but they've been telling a story. Ooh. Damn it, I need to read this note. Okay. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, that is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with this physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out if it in fits of violence where the strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should be a problem, but it will hinder the effect. I am after the right steps to take. The right steps are therefore to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as if the trigger itself integrated fear. Simply by imagining it while applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping and cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subside, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitate and substate the blood with the properties only which careful performance with the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim does not behave as expected, it is likely that they will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them amnesia, drink, and try again later. My god! How do you actually feed someone amnesia? Isn't amnesia like you have amnesia when you remember back at stuff or something? You know, when you feel like you've done this before. I can't remember. Is this the right one? No, that's back this way. So I've got 3 orbs, and I think I know what we need to do back at that other area.
Good to see you. You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transept. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Will do. There was one thing I wanted to quickly do though. Where was it? Here it is. I think I know what I can do here. Where is it? Here. Oh, I can use the tile to put them together. There we go. Now, lower it down. Something's pulling the rope. Of course there's something pulling the rope. What happens if I bring it back up? Ta-da! That's about what I expected. Picked up remains. Don't know what I meant to do with that. But I mean, I obviously did something right.
By me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Weyer. You've never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
I really don't know. Might be the world. Might be that his name never got out of here, if he was here, I don't know. Don't know what happened, but gonna light a few of these candles along the way. Only at doors, at least. Okay, let's light this. I like being in light rooms, okay? Don't like the darkness. Obviously my sanity also doesn't like the darkness. I'm actually surprised I haven't gone that insane during this game. Anything in these little spots? There's that, and this. You know what? Let's read this first, then we'll read that thingy. In court, the Order of the Black Eagles spew their politics at each other, while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to find this great order. I've seen them since their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time but but by anguish. So you're not aging. Oh god, more reading, okay. Oh, this episode's a lot of reading. Wyatt taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my effort and still instincts of my releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in seat of power disguise me. I cannot bring myself to part from Agrippa as he has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Waya claims he tries the best to release me from my banishment, but when he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he can help. If he guarantees success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might not be denied? I know they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is most hopeless feeling. I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agip without killing him, Waya told me to feed him a tonic made from paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground of this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from the organized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts of distill it properly. Remember to collect during the next torture session. Damned, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the world with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's probably of the secretion in the water-dwelling carnot. I will have to address Wire with this. He will supply me with the host. Also, I properly prepared well should sufficient to contain it. Oh my god. I said half of that wrong. As you can see, English, not good today. Not good any day when it's reading like that. I am terrible at reading notes. Because I'm used to just reading in my head, not out loud, ever since, like, I was a long little bitty boy. I always read in my head, not rode in my head. Yeah, I got the bike, shoved it in my head, rode around. Oh god, another paper, please read it for me.
15th of August,
Thank God.
1839.
Did I just get zapped?
The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry.
Was he there before?
No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it
I can't
come.
get out. I'm sorry, mister. I have to. I'm literally trapped in here.
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines.
I think you're losing your sanity.
The man cries. Now you see.
I think you are going insane, my man.
One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
You are losing your sanity, my friend. I can't bring the flashlight out. Not the flashlight, the lantern.
Alexander, there isn't much time.
All I see is darkness.
We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Okay, finally. Okay, you're also you're losing your sanity. Just saying, putting it out there.
Find a way.
Okay, good to know. At least I know you're losing your sanity. It's, great to know. Guess it's time to go down here. This is one of the transporting doors. Choir, main hall. Gotta go in here, find 3 pieces, get out to help the guy if I can. And yeah. Oh god, I'm not controlling this. Okay, now I am. The looking around I didn't control, that was weird.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened.
See?
It is
Losing your
curiosity in
sanity.
league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Okay. There's a fungus. She is quite soft and should be possible to break open. What do I have? I don't have anything yet. Maybe I'll get something in here that can help me. Oh yeah, because I'm doing this for that guy, to help him, you know? Yeah. You know what I mean. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and travelled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull below. So a man got inside of this? Oh. Anything in there that I can use? No? Okay. Good. Ooh. Another piece of the orb. And you'd never guess. My thing went out. Okay, the mushroom thing, I will come back with something that I can, get you with. Come on, there's gotta be something. Another door. There we go. Is this the same one? No, it's not. Good. Thought that was about to be the same one. Okay. That got me. The forge just stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his blood to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg in pain. His head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Yeah, these last 2 episodes have definitely been more gruesome, more in detail. Yeah, let's try and find something I can do. I need something to poke that mushroom with. Anything in here I can take. I'm gonna lock that back up for the next person wants to come along so they can get spooked. This is like the middle door. Because this is a new place. Almost just jumped off there. Did hear the monster. Here's that door. Okay, gonna quickly light that up.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can
Oh,
be
the
bound
wheel?
around the
I think I know what the wheel
circumference
is.
or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die.
What the fuck?
Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
What the actual fuck? I knew what a wheel was. Well, I didn't. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly but with intent. So the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly. The hammer had stuck. Yeah, I didn't know they were tied like boom, 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 boom. I thought they were tied like boom, and the body would go like wrap around it, then that, and they slowly get stretched out. I thought that's what the wheel was. But, no. Yeah, apparently I was wrong. Alright, here's that orb. Still don't know what I can use to puncture that mushroom, man. Am I meant to get something? Am I meant to have something? Maybe the hammer and chipper. Of course. Of course. Of course. I saw some oil there. Okay. Please no. God damn it. Hide and wait. When it's behind you, you know, and it's an open area, you can't really hide. Where did you expect me to hide, game? Up my ass? Because, you know, it's kind of hard to do that game. So I was just very annoyed because it says, hey, you should hide, when I can't hide. Where is it? Is it there? Why did I not try and get the mushroom just earlier? Okay, let's try this. There has to be a reason they left us with that, and there was. Because I got that. And now you know what time it is? Time to leave. And never come back to the choir. Sound like a good idea? Good. Good, because I'm never coming back here. Kids, time to pack your stuff. We're leaving, never coming back. We never should have gone on this holiday. Why did I think coming to this weird, spooky mansion would be a good idea? Well, now actually I'm Daniel, so I guess I was running and then got up there and I was trying to remember my name and stuff. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going for here, okay? Yeah, I need to remember how to do that potion thingy for you, my friend. Because you got a friend. You got a friend in me. This man. I'm back.
Dad, good to see you. Incredible. You found Vile's recipe. There might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vile describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Okay. So make the tonic before.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need.
I do.
I know I have no right to ask anything.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get this to work. Can't be combined. Handy no tonic. The tonic has to be made with care. I am quite confused here, mister.
But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save it. Please.
I know.
My fate is in your hands.
I know. I'm trying to find out. I need to find the other ingredients. I'll see you when I've done it all. Tried. Okay, we made it here. Now. Okay. Okay, the rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The sore between his legs had lodged itself the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Of course he did that. Of course. Why wouldn't he? Need to put these together so you can actually reach, and then there you go. Blood has been gathered, and I missed a tinderbox. How could I do that? Now, can I mix them yet? No, because I need the pure. What is the purifier? Where is this purifier? Is that purified? Can't add anything directly into the blood. The substance needs to be purified first. How? Is what I need to know. How? How, I may ask. No, I'm not scared of you this time. You know why? Okay, everything's done shaking. Okay. Oh, okay, that was fine, that was very fair, that was great, that was... Was he waiting for me around the corner? This monster's gotten smarter. This monster's gotten smarter. I feel like that was meant to happen. I used to spend all summer in bed. He used to read to her after helping father with his work in his mind. It was like Schwarzer's, as long as he kept telling the story, she would not die. Do you mind? Don't you walk off?
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Okay, I have an idea. What do I put these two together? No, okay, why can't I? There, now it's working. Ah, yes. Come on. There we go. You can't contain me forever. You know this place is falling apart. I just have to find all these little loopholes. Like the open door. Well, he's gone for now. So I should have some time to try and find something. Ooh, letter. Okay. There is little left to say. I wrote solely to prevent myself from revisiting these memories of those last few days. I am fortunate I have fallen asleep and time will pass without error. I have begun to wear myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was going to be buried inside a tomb. But now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier, as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope, for a second thinking I could escape. If only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander. I am king in my dreams. I best you and escape the clutches and return, with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers in my dreams. See, Alexander. Look how many people despise you, including me. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. It lets me know you want videos just like this. I just got 2 oils from in here, so I'm gonna try and find some others. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.